Are we live? Believe we are live. We are in fact live. Perfect, 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 perfect. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. I hope you're doing well. It's been a week and a half since we've spoken. My God, the amount of things that have happened in the last week. Did I come live for the ETF? No, I didn't, but that's fine because not much has happened since then, and we're going to cover Bitcoin anyway. Has the APE terminal continued to outperform my expectations? Yes, they have. APE terminal, unbelievable. I've missed all of you guys. I hope you're well. Smash the comments. Smash the comment. Let's let everybody know we're live. Let's let everybody know we're live. We're here for the next sort of 45 minutes to an hour. So in it for the tech. There we go. Live right now, discussing your favorite altcoins. Join the link above. The more, the merrier. No. All are welcome. All are welcome. Let's do it. Perfect. We are live. We are live. And I've just clicked on a different link. What have I clicked on here? Let me close that. Perfect. 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 Right, guys. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. So much has been going on in the market. Let's do a very quick shout out to everybody who's here and then we'll kick off the show. All right. A lot of people have been saying, yo, NJ, you need to go gym. Bros, sis, I know. I know. The cheeks, the holiday's not been good to me. You know, I'm working on it. I've got a bit of boxing coming up later today. Mac's going to help me in the gym soon. A big shout out to IDK who says Salak. Nice to meet you, my bro. Salam to you too. August, good to see you, my bro. We've got Lily in the house, and Lily's already talking about Vanry, which is one of the coins that we'll cover today for sure. We've got my bro Frederico in the house, who's a killer trader. Good to see you. AB says, yeah, time for another episode of Alpha Content. Willing to share your vision on Jasmine. Not today, brother, but welcome to the show, and I appreciate you being here. Maybe towards the end, if we've got a second, we'll have a quick look, all right? And we've got Hafuel in the house. Good to see you, Hafuel. Thank you for tuning in. We've got Robbie saying, yo, exclamation mark with the capital letters. I'm feeling it, bro. Good energy on a Friday. We've got MA saying, big up, brother NJ. Trader AA saying, salam, my bro. Jan. We've got Marta. We've got Waris. We've got Asgard. Good to see you, my bro. Another killer trader. Watch his profile. Similar to KAR. Good shit. Good shit. We've got John. We have got DJ RS217. That sounds like a claim form, bro. That sounds like a case. I really do hope that you're not. That sounds like HMRC right there. I hope you're good, my bro. No issues. No issues. We've got Tonos here who is saying, hi, NJ, how are you? Good, friend. Thank you very much. How are you? Khalil, one of the regulars on the stream. Big love to Khalil. We got Thao who says, Thao? Tebow, who says, yo, yo, yo. We've got Angelo saying, NJ fam, what's good? Oh, I love it when the shout outs are this long. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so good to see you guys. We got Farzad. We've got Braho. We've got NK Crypto, good to see you. We got the Manta airdrop coming up, NK Crypto. I know that you're an investor there. I know that you've bridged some ETH over there, so we'll try and cover Manta today as well, if possible. All right. We've got Jay Carvalho. We've got Aromatic. We've got Sophia. We've got Mike. We've got Simba, and finally we have got that's it. Perfect. Tebow says, what's going on with Vanry? Let's find out. All right, guys, let's kick it off because my trainer is on the way to my house now. Let's kick it off. So Bitcoin, what is going on with Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin doing anything that we need to really worry about? Now, there was anticipation for higher prices. I believe that we were going to get higher prices. In the last episode, I also mentioned that 48K was my level. That was my level. A lot of people were calling for 52K, 53K, and I stuck to my guns. And on my Twitter, you can scroll on my feed. I said, guys, 48K is going to be important for me. That's where the liquidity is. Why is the liquidity at 48K? Simple. I'll show you. Let me remove everything from my chart. Go to the monthly. And look at what we're looking at here. Now, some of you guys are price action geniuses, some of you are not. So please be patient. If you are a price action genius, let me explain it for the newer people that are here. What we've got here is the chart of Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. And as you can see, this run that we had here, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This run that we had, where's my brush? Give my brush. This run that we had here was the first alt season of 2021. The second run that we had in 2021 was this that marked the top November 2021, and then we had this bearish trend. All right, we had a full blown bear market. Now, within that bear market, it does give you a lot of clues as to what will happen in the future. There are a few significant highs which we need to pay attention to when looking at a chart like this. The first one is, of course, the 2021 high. Now, we are going to come back to that later on this year. That's not for this episode, but it's coming though. It's coming. We're going to see a new all-time high soon. Smash a like on the video right at this moment if you think that Bitcoin is going to break all-time high this year, because that's what NJ thinks. That's what NJ thinks. Oh, we've got two more people who have joined the chat. We have got Phil the Flying Frenchman. It would never be a stream without Phil. There's no point going live if Phil's not here. And Elizabeth, who is, as always, the love of my life, the pain in the back of my head. Love you, Liz. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. So going back to what I was saying here, we've got this key high that we need to pay attention to. The next key high that we need to pay attention to is this one here. Now, to give it to you in a sort of very, what's the word I'm looking for? Infant kind of translation. When you're looking at these highs, you got to think to yourself, if you're trading this as a big player and you're trading on the monthly time frame and you're you're looking to place your stop loss. Say, for example, you go short on Bitcoin at, I don't know, 37, 38K, and you want to put a stop loss on the monthly time frame, your stop loss is going to be above 48K because that's where the swing high was. So that stop loss right there, that swing high, this area of price action, I didn't expect this area of price action to really get played around with, simply because all that liquidity was waiting above that 48K. But does that mean that it's over? Does that mean that now we've had 48K, it means we're going back to 15K? I don't think so. Had this been 2022, I would have said, guys, it's over. We got to go back. Had this been 2023, the first half of 2023, I would have said, guys, pack it up. We're going back to 16K. The moment that we broke 32K, and I remember telling everybody on the show, I remember saying it specifically. I said, the moment we break 32K, NJ's going to flip by us. And when NJ flips by us, my goodness, the 100Xs just start coming out of nowhere. I ain't your average influencer. You're not average Schiller. Do you know what I'm saying? And we got some good coins to talk about today. Now, looking at Bitcoin, we see that, we are in a range. These two red lines here, this is the range I'm playing with. If I remove them for you, right? I'll remove them for you and I'll explain my thought process behind why I'm not really trading this. I made 100x off SAVM last night. Why would I trade this? When Bitcoin dominance is sliding lower, when Bitcoin is distributing, why am I bothered trading with leverage when the altcoin market is screaming to all of us right now to focus there, to park our capital there? Okay? Think about that logically. You are an investor. You might be a trader. You might be like Asgard. You might be like Frederico. You might be like Hafuel. You might be like Trader AA. You might be like Liz. All right? You might be like August. But that doesn't mean you're going to be like, what's his name? Warren Buffett or Trader SZ. You're not going to be like these man. These men play with size. They play in and out, day in, day out. This is their bread and butter. For us, we are investors. Yes, we can trade the market. Of course we can. But we need to trade it within our means. So the first thing I'm looking at with Bitcoin is we have had a pretty good run up. I'm not seeing any euphoria candles within this price action, so we don't need to worry about that. To me, I've not seen that blow off top yet. And I know you all know what a blow-off top looks like. We've all seen a blow-off top. You know what I mean? So that's a good sign. The second thing I'm looking for is, well, has Bitcoin ever done this type of distribution before? And yes, it has. Right here. Notice how we broke above 35k, and 35k was a big level. We were talking about this all on Twitter for weeks. 35k, 36k. My thesis is telling me that 36k is definitely coming because, of course, the liquidity resting in between that, and everyone was talking about 36k. What happened once we tapped 38k, 36k? We started pushing back and we started ranging. Okay, then we broke out here at the anticipation of the ETF approval, and lo and behold, ETF was approved, and there is your pump. Okay, now I don't think Bitcoin is doing anything too evil right now. I'm seeing this as a range level. I'm seeing these as the lows. All right, here we go. And that is it for me. We are at the lows right now. If we break below the lows, we can target. I mean, I'm not trading this. I'm just letting you guys know again, I'm not trading this. We're about to finish our segment on Bitcoin. We can trade this if it does something like this, if we see price action like this. But as Hafuel is saying, my bull spirit is simply too strong. Okay, so I'm suspecting that we are going to just keep ranging here. I think that we're just going to. I don't know what it's going to do. It's moved up so aggressively. It's broken past my invalidation so aggressively, and we're ranging above prices that I didn't think we'd see this soon. We are in January 2024. Think about that for a second. All right. Liquidity sweep and deviation, like I see, it's possible, Angelo. It's possible. But I'll tell you what, before you guys decide to trade this, let's have the rest of the episode. Let's talk about some of the altcoins that we're going to be looking at. And let's look at what multipliers these guys have done. And then we'll decide if it makes sense to trade this or to just keep an eye on it. You know? Does that make sense? Like, you know, when you're driving your car, you never often think about the fuel that you're going to put in, whether it's V power or not. You never think about what type of fuel. I wonder what fuel is sitting in my car. All you're going to do is you're going to look at the gauge. You're going to be driving, you're going to be doing whatever you're doing. You're just going to look at the gauge to see, is there fuel in the tank? All right. And that's how I'm looking at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin has been dumping. And the reason altcoins have been dumping is because, you know, ETH BTC has been going up and Bitcoin dominance has been going down. We know that ETH is holding very, very strong. We're at 2.5K on ETH. Can you imagine 2.5K? And Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. Now, as Bitcoin dominance breaks down and ETH BTC goes up, alts are not just naturally going to just soar. There's going to need to be a period of consolidation. As we are coming down on BTC dominance, the market will stagnate. The market will shake a little bit simply because it's not that alt season yet. Once it's found its low and ETH BTC is distributing nicely, that money's then going to start going all across the market. That one will pump, then that one will pump, that one will dump, that one will pump, this one will dump, that one will dump, that one will pump, that one, it will start flowing naturally. And there's so much money going in the market right now that everything is going to go up. Everyone is a genius. And why have I come live today? Why have I come live? Today is an important day to come live. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years. I swear to God, there's only 80 people here. I wish there was 800 because I want to say this out loud. But there is one thing that I said on my streams for the last 2 years. And I said, everyone, there's going to be a day that is going to come within the next 2 years where people are going to stop looking at dinosaur coins and they are going to be looking at new shiny coins. Can we do that again? New shiny coins. That was very flamboyant. I didn't like that. I don't forget that I did that. Forget that I did that. Very shiny coins. And that is what's happening now. Let me bring to your attention Satoshi VM. What is Satoshi VM? We are going to look into that. Did I tweet about Satoshi VM yesterday? Yes, Trader NJ did. Let's bring that tweet up right now for everybody. By the way, I hit 69k followers. You know, thank you everyone for that. I appreciate that on Twitter. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's really, really kind of everyone. Please smash a like on the YouTube channel. And also, if you have a chance, please subscribe. You know, I love seeing the comments coming in. The comments are what we do these shows for. This is a community stream. So everybody needs to comment because you're part of the community. Hello, Zesty NJ. When NJ rap, everyone wants to talk about NJ rap. All right, what rhymes with VM? Um, we need some. All right, yesterday man bought some Satoshi VM. Yeah, I got nice girls in my DM. Yeah. Um, I want to make it big in crypto. I don't want to be a PM. What does PM stand for? Prime Minister. Um, People think that I'm some shiller, something sinister, but I'm not. I'm just NJ. I'm just a good guy. I'm a good guy that tries. I'm a good guy that don't want to die, that don't want anyone to die. I'm spitting like I'm fried. I don't know. I don't know. We need some background music. I'll figure out. Me and Murtaza will figure out how to do that. But let me just get this tweet up and I think I've got it. All right. So hold on. So this is it. This is it. Age restricted content. What's this, guys? Age restricted. This is not porn. Add your birthday to your profile. What is going on? What is happening? All right. Anyway, yesterday I tweeted at 12:22 a.m. while I was in the comfort of my bed, almost falling asleep. I didn't even say goodnight to anyone, and Liz is pissed off at me for that today. So in the comments, if you see Liz like lurking around, be super nice to her because she's massively pissed off at me. All right. We were in the middle of a work convo and I just dispersed. All right. Now I tweeted last night saying get it while it's cheap, and it was at $3. It was at $3. Satoshi VM this morning, we are looking at $13.6. Actually, no, that's incorrect. That's not the right price. There we go. That's not even loading properly. What's wrong with CoinGecko, guys? What is going on with CoinGecko? Why is it behaving like this? Anyway, Satoshi VM has launched, and look at what it has done. Now, this is going to be a game-changing cryptocurrency. Now, hold on. What minute are we on? Because I'm going to need to let everybody know. All right, we are at 17 minutes. So the coin I want to talk to you guys today about is Satoshi VM. This is a new coin that has just launched on the market with game-changing technology. Okay? Technology that's going to come in, that's going to be utilized by the entirety of crypto. Project launched last night. Massive volume, massive liquidity. We've instantly got 10.8k holders. 10,800 people between the time of the launch to now have been added in. Okay? The liquidity is sitting at $14.3 million. The fully diluted market cap is roughly around 100 and no, it's not. It's not. This is incorrect. I believe we're about 100 mil market cap, if I'm correct. Somewhere around 100 mil market cap. Either way, this is the biggest launch of this year as it stands. Now, what I want you guys to focus on is this. Why is NJ talking to me about this? You got private sale allocation for SATOSHIVM. We got nothing. Excuse me, what about the tokens that I bought last night and did a 5x on? What about that? And yeah, I did get private sale allocation in SATOSHIVM. I got $500. I got similar to the public sale. Why is everyone getting onto me for that? Do you know what I mean? Why is the total supply 10.48 billion and not 21 million? No, it is 21 million. This is bugging out. It's really bugging out. It really, really is bugging out. Man, why didn't we get this call in the Telegram? Guys, all right. I am sorry. I am sorry. Look, you know what? Murtaza has been on fire in the Telegram lately, and I didn't want to add anything in the TG, while he's having his moment. And I'm on YouTube now. I'm talking about it now. Plus, I always tell you guys at the end of every YouTube show, follow me on Twitter. Let's restart this segment because we lost a bit of time in that segment. So, all right, 19 minutes. The coin I want to talk to you guys today about is Satoshi VM. We're going to be discussing what it does, why it's going to be game changing within crypto, and what I think it's going to do in terms of price. Okay, now we've already seen that it's had quite a big run. So before we ascertain where we're going to buy it, let's focus on what the project actually does, and also maybe I've got a plan for all of you guys to get involved via airdrop. Okay, so don't think that this is just one of those coins where I'm just shilling it at a top and then it's going to dump. That's not how it's going to be. There is a plan to get this as an airdrop as well. So we go over to Murtaza's thread right here. Let's quickly discuss what Satoshi VM is. All right, shout out to Murtaza. Big shout out to Murtaza. He's my brother from day. He was with me very, very early on. and I've watched him become the behemoth that he is today. He deserves it. All right. We were together in 2020 and we were just both broke. Not broke, but you know what I mean? Like we were just grinding. Look where he is today. Alhamdulillah. Last few days, you probably would have heard of Satoshi VM a lot on your feed. A contributor based Bitcoin ZK rollup layer 2 solution with native gas. So, what this is saying is that it is bringing, via ZK rollups, Bitcoin technology to Ethereum EVM. So imagine going on your MetaMask, all right, and instead of clicking ETH network or BSC or Manta network or I don't know, Phantom network, we click on Bitcoin network. Imagine bringing Bitcoin to EV. That's mad. It's something that is just going to be utilized because Bitcoin now that Bitcoin is starting to show real price action, now that we've got the halving coming up, people aren't talking about games right now. They're not talking about bots right now. They're not talking about, oracles right now. They're focused on Bitcoin and Bitcoin's ecosystem and what Bitcoin can do if it had a layer 2 system. And this is it. So what exactly is Satoshi VM? Satoshi VM is a layer 2 technology for Bitcoin, similar to a bridge. It links Bitcoin with the Ethereum system using Bitcoin itself for transaction fees. So not just that, Maji, you're using Bitcoin for the gas. It's adoption at its finest. This setup makes it possible to use Bitcoin in a way that's similar to how Ethereum works, but in a decentralized manner. No more taxman coming and knocking on your door trying to arrest you while you're wearing your boxers. No more gangsters coming to your house trying to steal your keys. No, you can now utilize this on the Ethereum's ecosystem. This is big news, this is potentially a game changer. I'm talking to you guys right now about a 1 billion market cap play. Of course, if you bought some yesterday and you're 20x up, trim some off or something like that. I totally understand. But I'm talking to you guys right now about a project that has the ability to go to $1 billion market cap. All right. How does Satoshi VM bridge Bitcoin and Ethereum ecosystems? Simple. Satoshi VM merges Ethereum's adaptability with Bitcoin's strength, allowing users to create digital assets and applications on the Bitcoin network. What that means is that we're not just seeing Satoshi VM coming in as a layer 2 for Bitcoin. We are seeing Satoshi VM come in as a layer 2 for Bitcoin, and there are going to be projects being built on the Bitcoin ecosystem. You guys might have saw me shilling a project the other day called Moonapp. Great project, IDO launchpad for injective ecosystem. We've got the injective ecosystem really growing and thriving. In the last bull market, we had the Solana ecosystem, we had the AVAX ecosystem, we had the Polkadot ecosystem. Imagine we have the Bitcoin ecosystem. Imagine what kind of disruption there would be within crypto if we had the Bitcoin ecosystem. Let's see where we are on the likes. We are at 32 likes and we got 90 people watching. Please, can we get to 50 likes? And if you are watching this recorded and you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing and smash a like on the video. We get to 100 likes, the next stream happens. All right. The quicker we get to 100 likes, the quicker the next stream happens. I could be live tomorrow, depending on how the engagement of this video does. Otherwise, it's cool. I'll see you lot next week. But just keep that in mind, whether you're watching this recorded or not. Now, we've already said that the layer 2 for Bitcoin is coming. We've already said that projects are going to be building on layer 2 for Bitcoin. This is huge. This is massive, massive news. What is ZK EVM in Satoshi VM? ZK EVM refers to Satoshi VM's implementation of zero-knowledge rollups, ZK rollups, using the Ethereum virtual machine, EVM, for off-chain computations, facilitating Ethereum-like transactions. And Murtaza, why are you writing it like this, bro? But who's going to understand that apart from me? So what he's saying here is the way that you use MetaMask, okay? Hello, brother. Will this live be? Oh, I thought you were saying something else there, something about saving a life. I got a bit worried. Yeah, this live will be saved. Don't worry. Everyone can watch this recorded. It's all recorded. Hey, Crypto Mac in the house. Nice to see you. So what we're saying here, simply put, is the way that you use your MetaMask, for example, you need to send some money here, you need to send some money there, you need to pay for some gift card there, you need to connect your wallet to Uniswap or whatever. NJ saved my life. All right, G, say less, say less. Say for example, you're using your MetaMask. Imagine being able to use it in that sense for Bitcoin. So it's kind of like another project that launched called Mint. And I think Mint is doing very, very well as well. And I mean, I don't think it has what it takes to compete with this one. The army behind this one is a bit crazy, but I think that this will be the project that will go to $1 billion market cap. Hathawell says, "Are you still holding?" Yes, I bought some last night, and obviously I got my private, but I've not sold a single token yet. Um, I'm looking for ways to get more actually. So we're going to look at the chart in a little bit, and we're going to try and identify where we can buy more, and also if there's a way to get an airdrop for free Satoshi VM tokens. Okay, that will be one of the key moments of this stream. So if you are tuned in right now, strap in, make sure you've got your coffees, okay? Because when it does get time to talk about the airdrop, that means free money. Okay, so you guys want to stay tuned for that. Let's quickly finish this, move on to that, and then we'll shoot. Smandel, I'm saying that Savim officially tweeted that testnet users will get rewarded. We're getting to that, bro. We're getting to that, Maji. Now, what are ZK fraud proofs? Fraud. That's a word that all crypto people always get afraid of, ZK fraud proofs use sophisticated coding techniques like Taproot and Bitcoin script to verify contracts on the Bitcoin network without altering the basic principles of Bitcoin. In other words, these are advanced methods used to confirm the validity of transactions without altering the main rule of how Bitcoin operates. So essentially what's happening is you can send, you can trade, you can utilize Bitcoin on something like your MetaMask, and it won't affect the core code of the way Bitcoin works. So when you're sending transactions, the confirmations won't be affected. In fact, this looks like it can make it faster. Layer 2 technology for Bitcoin. This is insane. It really, really is insane. I don't know how to sell this. It's a tough one. Why does Satoshi VM use BTC as gas, and what does it mean? The way Satoshi uses BTC as gas is similar to how ETH uses Ethereum's OP rollup, ZK rollup layer 2 solutions. Just like a car needs, oh my gosh. Didn't I say this at the beginning of the stream? Just like a car needs fuels to run, these transactions need BTC to operate, similar to how Ethereum uses ETH. This enables BTC to be used for EVM transactions. Massive, massive. And here is a diagram of how it works for the nerds, for everybody who wants to really, really dig deeper. And obviously, if you go to Murtaza's profile, here is when he posted it. Hold on a second. He posted this on the 11th of Jan at 3:13 p.m. Okay? At 3:13 p.m., 11th of Jan, UK time. So if you guys want to go and have a look at this thread and you want to look at this information, you can do so by going over to Murtaza's profile and looking for that timestamp. Okay? Now, personally, for me, if I was to be looking at potentially buying Savim, I'd be looking at somewhere in this area here. I don't think that the pullbacks are going to be major at this point in time because the liquidity is so high. It means that it will be difficult to go up in price and difficult to go lower in price. However, that doesn't mean that a buying opportunity might not be around the corner as we speak. I'm kind of thinking somewhere between $7.50, $7.60 to somewhere between $7.50 and $9 is where I'd look to start, really, really pushing. Somebody says, would these gas prices be lower than ETH? And would this be the end of ETH? Hold on, who said that? Somebody said something really good. Would this mean the end of ETH, NJ? No, not at all. That's the point, guys. That's a great question, Aromatics. Think about it logically. This can't be the end of ETH. This means that it's the beginning, because we had a bear market in 2022 and everybody thought to themselves, how would people come back to crypto. Crypto's dead, crypto's finished. But crypto isn't dead and crypto isn't finished. Bitcoin has brought the audience back. Alts are all still building on Ethereum. The point of SAVM launching today, guys, the point of this price action that we're seeing today is a sign that people are not looking at dinosaur coins anymore. They're looking for new coins now. They're looking for coins to trade that are new, that people want to FOMO into, that haven't had a bull market yet. They're looking for new charts. ETH will always be the king of altcoins. However, that doesn't mean that a network that can yield massive market capitalization can't occur on Bitcoin. And that is the main thing. The reason that I've rushed this live today, is because new coins are starting to shine. They're starting to shine. Now, if we don't get a pullback that deep, there's obviously another little block here. I mean, it's up to you guys. I FOMO'd in at like $3 something last night. I think my average price was like $3.10 or something, so I'm not sure. However, I think that this has all the means to go to $1 billion market cap. I'm not saying buy it here and then just set a sell order at $1 billion market cap. What I'm saying is, let's say, for example, you've got 5K or $500 that you want to scale in. You've got 3 levels here where you can scale in $160 each or $170 each or something like that. And similarly, as price is going up, there is no harm in selling. Just don't dump your bag in one go. Sell slowly, You bought $500 worth of SAVM in 3 different transactions. Well, sell it in 6. If it does a 5x, I'll sell a bit. If it does a 10x, I'll sell a bit. If it does a 20x, I'll sell a bit. If it does a 30x, I'll sell a bit. Simple as that. Obviously, I mean, I haven't sold, right? Which kind of contradicts what I'm saying, but I still think it's early. I think we can see much more from this, So let's be patient and let's see. 2024, as you know, is the year of the hodler. All right. Now, how can you get Satoshi VM through an airdrop? Satoshi VM is one of the most hyped projects in crypto right now, says Miles Deutscher, who is from Crypto Banter. Big respect to him and big respect to what they've done. It's an EVM compatible Bitcoin. He explains what it is. Now, this thread is going to be something. Am I allowed to paste this thread into the chat? Will I get in trouble for doing that? Will YouTube block me? Let's have a look. There you go. All right. I believe I've pasted the thread into the chat of the YouTube channel. Okay, I believe I've done that. So that should work now. All right. So this thread will guide you guys as to how to get the airdrop for Satoshi VM. You have to be fast. This information that I'm giving you is crucial right now because it's time sensitive. Essentially, what's happening is that Satoshi VM, they haven't got their mainnet yet. They've got their testnet. Now, the testnet is obviously going to be a bridge, isn't it? That bridge, the testnet bridge, anybody who uses that bridge will now be somebody who has utilized the, SAVM technology. You've utilized yourself on the Bitcoin network and you will be eligible for an airdrop. Okay. So number one, you got to set up a Unisat wallet, download the Chrome extension from their website, set up a native SegWit Bitcoin wallet. Don't be afraid of these words. I know some of you guys are new. Don't be afraid. Okay, I should really be doing this live on the show for you guys, but I prepared this stream in 10-15 minutes. I dropped a message in the Telegram saying let's go live, and then I just came live. So all of this that you're hearing is all unscripted, so I can't do that right now. But this is the path that you want to follow. You claim and bridge testnet TBTC tokens, as it's still testnet, so it's not the proper BTC. You go to the Bitcoin faucet, you enter your Bitcoin address to claim TBTC. It could take some time because obviously the Bitcoin network is the slowest network out of all of them. All right. And you can then visit the bridge, connect your wallet, and you can bridge T7 from Ethereum to Satoshi VM. All right. And Smandel says, highly recommend watching Miles' video on this. He does all the steps in real time. Perfect. Big up to Miles for that. This is what you guys all need to do today. So as soon as this stream finishes, click on this link, Go and follow the steps, and you'll be able to potentially have access to the airdrop for Satoshi VM. All right. And that's bullish. When have you ever heard an airdrop go wrong, right? Free money is free money. There's no such thing as a free lunch. So you do have to put some work into it. You do have to put a bit of research into it. But, excuse me, Miles and Murtaza have done it all for us. Okay, let's smash a like on this. And I'll even retweet this from the In It for the Tech, from the In It for the Tech Twitter. All right? In It for the Tech Twitter. I'll even retweet it from there. Um, Everyone wants to know your top 5 alts for 2024, your highest conviction alts to hold. Well, like I said, for that to happen, Waris, I need to be coming live much more regularly. For me to come live much more regularly, we need to hit our targets on the stream. If this video gets 100 likes today and it gets, I don't know, 1,000 views in the next day or two, I'll be back by Monday. Until then, I'll wait until the demand builds, and then we'll keep streaming and we'll keep streaming. I know a lot of you guys are so loyal on this channel, and this community really is awesome. But we all need to work together and get the channel blowing. It's our channel, it's our community. We're not being paid to be here. You're not being paid to be here. We're all just linking up and we're learning. We're learning and staying relevant and active in the crypto space. So I need a bit of help, you know? Similarly, if you're watching this recorded, please do leave a comment at the end of the stream. We got really good engagement in the last stream, you know, really, really good engagement. Some of the people leaving comments were, they're just genuine, and I love that. All right. Now, that was it for Satoshi VM. I've got like another 15 minutes before I have to shoot. There is one altcoin that I added to my portfolio last week and I tweeted it. Okay. I want to say, before I speak about this altcoin, I get in trouble for this all the time. I speak about an altcoin and then it pumps. Please don't FOMO. Please don't FOMO. This is a learning exercise. We are just talking about this altcoin. You are finding out about an altcoin which I added to my portfolio. Okay? I know that there's going to be some buying, but please don't FOMO. Take your time. Be patient with your investments. We are in January 2024. The next altcoin I want to talk to you about today is 0x AI Swap. Now, why have I invested in this now? Why have I spoken to the team now? I made a deal with the team, just to let you know. I have done an OTC transaction with the team, okay? And I bought some on the open market. But ultimately, I haven't got a crazy amount of tokens, don't worry. And I can even share how much. I think I've got like 7,000 tokens or something like that. Overall, if you put all of it together, I think I got like 7,000 tokens. So just a couple of K, right? But I think that this project has the potential to do 100x from where it is right now. Not today. However, it will be when AI bots start bringing mad heat to the market again. Right now, all the heat is on BRC. Everybody's focusing on the Bitcoin ecosystem, and that's why SAVM is really taking the spotlight today, and it probably will do for the next couple of weeks, right? BRC is really the hot topic for the current moment. However, I've invested in this one, 0x AI Swap. Let's look at some of their recent tweets. I've got a couple of messages from the team here as well. 0x AI. There it is. 0x. There it is. My bad. So a few things that they wanted me to mention, you know, for you guys. It's not a sponsored show. It's not a sponsored snippet. It's more of just me explaining to you guys why I bought in. I tweeted it a couple of days ago, but I've not mentioned it on the YouTube yet. And I did tell you guys in the last episode that there were a few projects I was looking at that I would potentially make investments in. Hilo, I didn't do it. Prop Chain, I didn't do it. Ninja, I'm still looking, but I didn't do it. There were a few others that we spoke about, which I was looking at. And this is another one which I want you guys to just research, because the way that they're doing it is quite different to how other Telegram bots are doing it. Now, they've recently had a partnership with 0x Gasless. They have a fine tuning for their AI model. They've got new website coming up. They've got a website revamp in progress. They've got a revenue sharing model implementation coming up. They've got a premium Telegram support for the bot coming in the pipeline, and there are numerous ongoing tasks. I've spoken to the team, and one of the things that the team said, which I really liked, one of the guys that I met, He's got 30 years in software development. You know, when you meet devs, one thing I like to look at is how they approach a crypto project in their professional. I can tell very quickly if somebody's from a traditional background or if they're from a pure crypto background. You can tell a lot by the way the devs speak, you know? What's the ticker, please, NJ? No, I'm not going to share it right now because I don't want FOMO. I'm so scared of FOMO. Because then it will come back to me. It will come back to me. I'll just share the Twitter for now. I'll share the Twitter for now, and everybody knows that I've got a bag. So if you want to get a bag of this, go to their Twitter page and learn about them. Learn about them because it's a 1 million circulating supply. No, 1 million. Hold on. Let's go here. I believe that they've only got 1 million tokens, like total supply. Yeah, 1 million total supply. All right. They are at $1.50, which brings their market cap to 1.5 million market cap. And this is why I'm a bit scared of sharing it. Please, please don't FOMO. Please just learn. Just learn. That's it. Just learning. Learning about crypto today. That's all. Well, that's all we're doing. You can go to their Telegram. Very nice community. Very, very Gucci community. They're nice people. They're good people. They believe in the tech. And I like that they believe in the tech. There's a lot I can say about these guys, but I can tell you for now that 2024 will be a big year for them. And all we're really waiting for is for Telegram bots to start picking up again. We'll know. We'll catch on to it once it starts happening. It won't be now. I think what's going to happen is for now, we're focused on BRC and we're going to probably transition. Once AI starts picking up again at some point this year, it really, really will. AI will just be on everybody's radar and everybody will be looking and talking about AI. Once that starts happening again, I think this is just going to fly off. All right. I think this can do 50 to 100x. Zach just tweeted about. Let's see this. Let's have a look. This guy is a hater. This guy is actually a hater. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I hope he sees this video. This guy. You're burning bridges, mate. Remember when influencers with a lot of followers start shilling a project at the same time, it's likely because they have an allocation. I spoke about Paul at 2 mil market cap. Paul went to 200 mil market cap. I sold at 50 mil market cap. And because I sold, I'm an enemy. And now he's doing the same thing. He's doing the exact same thing to other people. And he thinks he can get away with it just because he has a large following. He does the exact same thing. And his friends do the exact same thing. And they do it on a much bigger scale. I'm not... well, okay, look, I can't prove it. I can't prove it. And I could get sued for that. So I take back what I said. But I don't like this guy. I hate this guy, man. I hate this guy. This guy brings my mood down so much. Proper prick. Him and his boyfriend. They're not good people, man. They're not good. They pretend to be good people, but in reality, they're just salty. They're just so salty. That's the reality of it. And it bothers me. They can't stand to see other people winning. We spoke about Satoshi VM last night on my Twitter. I called it at $3 and it's gone to $15 since. People have made money. A valid trade was there. Somebody I know put $200,000 in at $3 and they sold quite a bit of that this morning. They just made so much money and people want to focus about who made more. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, I'm really grateful to God that I made 250k today, but do you know what? He made 300k, so fuck him. That's what's happening. And I implore you, I urge you to remove these profiles out of your Twitter feed. They're not helping you. All they're doing is making it more difficult for crypto to get adopted. I called Paul. Paul did well. Cbot did like a 50x, before the dev rugged it. I can't rug something. I'm not a dev. I'm a trader. I've got tokens. How can I... Do you think that I would just click all my tokens and dump it in one go? Am I stupid? All of these projects that I spoke about, some did shit, others did immensely. You want to talk about a project, guys? You want to see a project? Hold on a second. I bet Zach can't do this. Let's look at Myro. You know, when I spoke about Myro, guys, people were saying, oh, it's that scammer NJ speaking about another coin. When I spoke about Myro and I said that I was buying more at 15 mil market cap, people were like, oh, watch out, guys. NJ's going to dump his bags on you. What has Myro done since then? And by the way, I've sold 80% of my bag. 80% is out. What has Myro done since then? Myro has gone and tapped 300 mil market cap since then. There are so many calls that people are going to make. They cannot be scrutinized for selling in profit. They cannot. They're putting the work in for everybody. They're the ones that are sourcing the information. They're the ones that are doing the threads. They're the ones that are putting the work in and helping everybody see these projects. And then you've got cartoon characters like this clown. I can't get sued for this because he doesn't technically exist. He's got no photo. You can't sue me for this. You know? You've got people like this guy who is making it worse for crypto. He's making it worse. And I'm telling you now, so many people are going to ignore these gains on Satoshi VM now and just lose out on that trade because they're following him and they want the project to fail. If they're not in it, if they're not getting free tokens, or if they're not winning in some way, shape, or form, other people have to lose. You know? It's disappointing. It's just disappointing. You know? And I know a lot of you people in the chat are getting annoyed that I'm ranting. I'm seeing a lot of positive comments in the chat. It's just really, really discerning, you know? It's really, really annoying. There's so much money to be made in the market. Stop tweeting about nonsense. Nobody wants to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone right now. We want trades. We want winners. We want altcoins that are going to blow this year. We want to make 100x's, 200x's. And Liz says it perfectly. That is the side of the bull market. The sad side. And that's not the side that we're on. You know, we want to make money. We want to win. And speaking of which, let's quickly review a couple more projects and then I'm going to have to shoot. 0xAI Swap, please keep an eye on that. You can go to their website. I know I didn't give a massive, detailed information on it, but here is their website. This is one that I bought and I did OTC with the team. I'm going to hold my tokens for the better part of 2024 because I think it's going to go up. Here's the contract address, and here's all the information that you need about the supply, the how the taxes work, and here's a bit of a roadmap. The roadmap is way more detailed than this. It's way more detailed than this. But have a look. Please have a look. And, you know, don't tweet saying, yeah, I bought 0xAI swap. Big up NJ for that 5x. Please don't tweet that because I'm not a signal service. Tweet saying, you know what? I was looking at 0xAI swap and I saw how their trading was more controversial than any other AI bot. I saw that you could speak to the bot directly and get trades sorted. And from that, I decided to myself, okay, this might be a decent investment. I'll allocate, 1 or 2% of my portfolio to this. Why not? Now that it's going up, it makes sense because the tech that NJ mentioned and that we reviewed together, it worked. That is how we need to look at this market. All right. You have control of your keys. You have control over your wallet. You have to sell when you are up in profit. You cannot come and blame the influencer. Okay? Influenza. You can't do that. All right. So big up 0xAI Swap. Great community. Join their community. NJ, what about Inspect? Inspect is one of my most bullish calls of 2024, Mochstar. What are you talking about? Inspect is going to be $1 billion market cap play. Gosh, I don't think Inspect got 100. Zachariah, what are you saying right now? Guys, Inspect is a $1 billion market cap play. I can't just come live every week and talk about Inspect. I can, if you want me to, but that's a $1 billion market cap play. You don't want to talk about Inspect, yeah? Hold on. Let's look at Inspect. Now, with Inspect, it's a bit different, okay? Inspect is a bit different. Oh my gosh, this guy really knows his stuff, Smandel. Inspect, Vanry, Ammo, we are going to make it from Ammo. This guy's got a good bag, Smandel. Yo, man like bro-in-law. What are you saying, G? Trust the process. It's good to see you, fam. Good to see you in the chat. Make sure that make sure Ali knows all about Ape Terminal. Ali knows all about Ape Terminal. Can't talk too loudly, but Ali knows all about it. Feels so good to have bought Inspect at the bottom. Inspect or respect. I'm telling you guys, 2024 is going to be beast, man. It's going to be beast. With Inspect, yeah, I'm not going to lie. You can't really trade this chart, you know? You can't look at this chart and say, yeah, what's a good price? What's a good level to buy it? Because the chart doesn't really have any levels. You know, you've got a couple of lows. You've got some here. I say anything below 20 cents is a good buy for Inspect, or just wait. Uh, nah, anything below 20 cents is a good buy. It's tough. It's tough. This is gonna be a good player, man. I like what they're doing. They're the layer two of Twitter, of X. You know, don't fade Inspect. All right. Having a quick look at Katana Inu as well. All right. We are at 50 minutes now. I've got to leave in 5 minutes. Let me have a quick look at my messages and see if let's see how much time I've got left. Yo, my bro. Are we still on? Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Looking at Katana Inu, man, these guys are building and building and building. They don't stop. The graphics keep getting better, and the nerd inside of me, the person inside, there's a big part of me that loves everything that they're showing me. I'm a big Naruto fan, a big Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super fan. um I love, I'm so in love with the way that they're doing. The graphics are just on point, and they keep building, and these guys are gonna get a euphoria spike. Watch, they're gonna get a euphoria spike. At the moment, they're not really that high at the moment. Hold on, it's Qatar. This one. At the moment, the fully diluted supply, I think, is around 45 mil or something like that. Now, with Katana, I think it's consolidating at the previous all-time high. You know, I think that it's difficult to ascertain exactly where to buy. I mean, an ideal scenario would be a nice over under here, wouldn't it? I just don't see it happening. If it does, great. If it does something like this, then that's amazing. I could see it as a possibility, but this is a dreamer's kind of a dreamer's kind of entry. Right now, the way that I'm seeing it is you've got sort of some lows here. Hold on. The way that I'm seeing it is these are the lows, and it's probably going to be something more like this. It's probably going to be something more like that. So with Katana, I mean, finding an entry for Katana is difficult, but it is a hodl, you know? It is a hodl. Um, and it will be one that I'm just going to be a bit patient for. I know that this can do a 10-20x from here. It can do it. It's very, very doable, and it's not a lot to ask for. What we need, though, is gaming season to come back. As we've described many times in this stream, BRC is the focus right now. After BRC, we'll see if AI wants to pick up at all. Gaming, when it comes back, it will come back overnight. It will be at the speed of light. You want to be positioned. You all need to be positioned now, bruv. Like, you can't wait any longer. You have to find your altcoins that you love, find your altcoins that you believe in, and you've got to hodl them. Because you see, as an example for Katana, right? If we just delete this chart and we just look at this area here, let's just look at all of this, all right? Let's look at this like this. Everybody's going to say, oh, when should I buy Katana? But the actual response is, when should I have bought Katana? Because you see this consolidation here, this accumulation here that has started the leg. How long was it in that area for? Let me just find date range. So if I go from here, this is when the price started breaking down. We have had the better part of 2 years to buy Katana. And now that price has started pushing up and we're breaking out of that massive, massive accumulation, it's very difficult to time pullbacks. Very difficult. So while gaming season is very, very quiet, that's when it's the time to accumulate. While AI is very quiet, that's the time to accumulate. While BRC is pumping, that's the time to research new projects like BFi Labs, for example. BRC trading terminal functional with your favorite crypto wallet. So this is going to be the Uniswap of BRC. Okay, remember that. Remember that. It's going to be the Uniswap of BRC. And it is going to be launched via AIT. Okay? How is AIT doing? AIT, I love this chart. AIT is a good chart. It looks like it wants to go higher, doesn't it? What happens is it looks like we dumped into support right here. Support was instantly eaten, and then we've made a higher low now. Thoughts on Dimension coming soon? Dimension, Monad, Eigenlayer are going to be behemoths. They're all going to be behemoths. There's another one as well called Saga that's going to be a behemoth as well. All projects that NJ couldn't get into, and all projects that are going to launch at like billion market cap. It's a tough one. You know, when projects launch at a billion, 2 million market cap. For example, Manta. Manta launched last night. They launched last night, and they launched at an FDV of $2 billion market cap. So it's not one of those projects that you can get in, for example, like, what's a good example? Matic is a good example. Matic launched years ago, and they gave you an opportunity. Like, the chart itself gave you an opportunity to buy in low before it went to like a couple of $1 billion market cap. Whereas now that we're in the bull market, these behemoths, they're going to launch, and they're going to launch with big market cap. So I'm looking at Manta Network. I'm seeing it will probably do something like a tier. You know, similarly with Dimension, Monad, Saga, I can see them running similarly to tier. All right. Alts get smoked if BTC dumps is now a really good idea to buy investments. Well, Nathan, that's a fantastic question. Yes, in my opinion, only yes. The reason being is because these prices that we're seeing now, you're going to be confused, bro. In a year's time, people are going to be saying, yo, Nathan, man just got into crypto, you know? I'm looking at some altcoins. What should I buy? Should I buy some altcoins right now? And you're going to be looking at this person thinking, oh, you know, in 2024 January when everything dumped, that's when I bought. And everything has done a 200x since then. So I don't really know, like, your exit liquidity, my bro, you've missed it. It's going to be sad, but that's the truth. The time to buy your hodl bags is now. And when I say buy your hodl bags, I don't mean buy the bag and then look at it every single day. Look at it every single night. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Smoke. I am up 5% today, you know. This is an investment. That's a trade. That's trading. You know, if you find yourself doing that, that's trading, innit? If you find yourself being able to purchase it, suffering through a bit of drawdown, being patient when you're 10x up and you know you're holding for higher targets, that's when you know that you are an investor. So this year is the year of investors. It's not the year of traders. We spent last year predominantly trading the market. We were trading Bitcoin, we were trading Ethereum, we're trading multiple altcoins. This year, we need to find altcoins to hodl. I've got like a good 10, 15 already, but I'm trying to build that to 100. It's a stupid idea, I know, but like, I just want exposure. Right now, I just want exposure. For 2 years, we've not had the chance to get exposure. Now the market is giving us time to expose ourselves, and they're scaring us in the process. You know, they're scaring us. Think about how many people who aren't going to look into Satoshi VM now because some cartoon duck tweeted about it saying it's shit. If it does go to $1 billion market cap within the next couple of months, that's a 20x that people are going to miss out on because they read something on Twitter that made them scared. Of course, it's going to be scary when you're buying your investments, but you want to be buying it when it's red and not when it's green. All right, so that when it does go green, you were there. You were positioned. You're not FOMOing into some breakout candle. You know, hope that answers your question, Nathan. We've got 3 to 5 rate cuts coming in the States. First cut might come in April or early summer for ECB. Lagarde just spoke the other day. Seems good, but who knows? But Asgard, do you know how coincidental that is? Look how coincidental that is. You're saying the first rate cut is going to come in April at the same time as the Bitcoin halving and at the same time that BlackRock just pushed CZ out the way and became the owners of crypto. It's a setup. It's one big setup. It's one massive exit liquidity grab, and it's going to take a year to a year and a half to do it. If we position ourselves now, ride the wave up with them, and then when just before they start selling, we get out nice and early. We get out, we run away, we do whatever we need to do. We've made our generational wealth. Move to wherever you need to move to. You've done what you had to do, and on top of that, BlackRock dumped on everybody. The next bear market will be far more brutal than this one was. Anyway, look, there was a lot more that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to talk about Mixmob and I wanted to talk about Devomon, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that right now. I have to go. I've got my appointment now in a minute's time. Mixmob is launching soon from the team behind FIFA and Halo. Please have a look at them. They are badass. Now that people are looking at IDOs, now that people are looking at new projects, you're going to want to follow them as quick as you can because they're going to be launching in fast and hot. Finding the projects will be difficult. Finding the launch dates will be easy. Once they launch, being able to snipe those projects, being able to look for entries on those projects will be difficult. So if you are new to crypto, you need to be at your desk. You need to be on YouTube. This 1 hour that you've spent today watching this show, it needs to be one of many. Go and look at SCs. Go and look at XOs. Crypto AM and Crypto Mac are doing big content as well. Go and look at them. Murtaza is the king of content right now. Go and look at him. And this is just the beginning. A lot of time needs to be spent in crypto. Thank you all for your time. Devomon launching on the 23rd of Jan. I'm a big bullish. I'm bullish on Devomon. Go and follow them. Have a look. I'm getting the same horny feelings that I'm getting from Katana Inu. I will love you and leave you guys for now. I'll come back with another episode soon. If this video can get 100 likes ASAP, if we can get 1k likes, 1k views on this stream and 100 likes, let's get some comments as well if you're watching this recorded. Thank you all for those who tuned in now. Follow me at TraderNJ1 on Twitter. Follow the Telegram channel, In It For The Tech. It's all for free. You'll get to speak to Murtaza a lot more in that as well, because he posts a lot in there too. So In It For The Tech, first link in the description below. Please smash a like on this channel. Smash a subscribe if you can as well. I'll see you guys next week, all right? Maybe even the weekend if we get the engagement, all right? Cheers, everyone. Goodbye, good day, and I'll speak to you on the next stream of the NJ.